We knew the invasion was coming. We didn't know when. We had been on alert and had planes sitting on the end of the runway with the engines warm, ready to take off in an emergency. June 5th, we had dinner, and then we went to the bar. The executive officer walked in and says, "Close the bar, because we're gonna fly." So we took off 16 planes in a squadron, 48 of us, and we met a group of C-47s towing gliders. Finally, we got to the coast, and the Germans put up an absolute wall of fire straight up from the coast. And those poor C-47s and gliders, no protection against the fire, had to fly right through it. Cost a lot of lives. We took a few shots at some of the guns, and that's all. And we had to head home. We took off again, and this time we could see. I've never seen anything like it. From England to the French coast was ships, hundreds of them. I said, if you go down, don't feel bad. You could walk back to England on the ships. This time we never did see enemy fire. I flew 400 combat hours, 105 combat missions. That's 2 complete tours. Probably the closest I came to death in the whole war was friendly fire. I was on a mission to Berlin, and I was on the tail of a Messerschmitt 109, and I would have got him for sure. But before I could see what happened to him, the world exploded around me. One of the 50 caliber bullets hit the neck ring, which is only about that wide, and distended it 4 inches, and the bump hit me in the back of the head. I looked back, and here came the 2 47s again. So I waved my wing, and the guy pulled off and pulled up beside me. And he goes, "Oh, what have I done?" We're cruising one day, and I looked down and I spotted this moving item, and I turned to follow it. It was a jet. I recognized the jet. And I came down on 10,000 feet, and I almost overran him. I hit him very good, set one jet on fire. He got up a little bit higher, and then it started sliding back down, and he bailed out. And I had a jet. In 1995, I was back at a German meeting, and they introduced me to the guy that I shot down, the jet pilot. He says, "You saved my life." So I told him, "Anytime." We got to be pretty good friends. We corresponded for a while. I lost track of him. Now, I don't know if he's still alive. Congress voted to authorize the Congressional Gold Medal for the aces. There were 4 of us that went to Washington to meet with the president. And he signed the bill and thanked us. I dropped my cane. The president reached over and picked it up and handed it to me. As we were leaving, I said, "When I get home, can I tell the people you picked up my cane?" And he says, "Yes, tell them."